Just a little update regarding the fork suspension. I have taken the wheel off again. Super simple, 2 bolts either side, take the brake off, take the wheel off, nice and easy. As you can see, it's actually rusting around here. So yeah, I'm not sure that's galvanized properly or the galvanization is coming away. I'm going to see there. The rest of it looks okay. The other issue is, the reason why I mainly took it off is because of this. So that sits in there like that with those 4 bits, but over time this is actually broken with the bolt that they've given you. So let me just grab that. So this is the bolt that they give you in the pack to put on there. It doesn't come with a washer, and I don't have a washer, so what I'm going to do is use the original bolt. As you can see, it's quite a bit longer. It's going to stick up a little bit more, but I don't care. It's not going to go into anything because it's just going to go straight into there. I've actually 3D printed these washers. It's got the original one on there. I've put a plastic one under there. That's going to sit just inside there to cover up that hole. And then I'm going to put the other one on top there. Just like so. And then if I can show you here, there we go. And now that should make it a lot more rigid when I pop it on. It's going to go that way. Like that. And then we're going to cap it off at the top there with a nut, just to make sure everything's solid. I could probably 3D print something to go over that as well, just to clamp that down, but I don't think there's any point at this stage. That will sit nicely on there with the bolt coming through it. In other news, I have bought a 3D printer. It's only a little cheap one for the time being, until I get used to it. It's my first time getting a printer. And I've 3D printed one of these. It's a splash protection. And what it happens is, that's going to sit there like that on the scooter. And then that has little ridges in there that clamps onto there to extend that to stop it from splashing more up this way. You can actually find this on Thingiverse if you have a 3D printer at home, and if you're in the UK and you want one, I could probably 3D print one for you as well. The other thing is that I've printed, this is just the prototype. It's not solid inside, which I want it to be. And I'm not sure if it's better to be solid or have a bit of flex to it, but this is the rear mudguard protection. So that will sit all the way around in there like so. And then you've got the 2 clips that go onto there. I need to get some bolts for that. And then we can clamp it all together, but I'm going to print off another one first and see how that goes, because this is my very first ever print, and I thought it went really well. And yeah, I could do better. So now we've got the bolt on and the nut up here, the crush washer in there that I've put in, and just to reinforce that a little bit, I could glue it, but there's no point. And then in there as well, and I've tightened it down, and there's no playing out. The reason why I didn't use this one before is because I just wanted to see what the one that came with it in the packaging was like. They don't provide you with a washer. You do need a washer, otherwise it's just gonna go everywhere. But we're tightened down now, and it's much better. And just to show you how this sort of goes. So you can see the extension here actually goes up a little bit further. I'm not going to pop it on fully yet. And you could probably leave it on without gluing it on because it's quite tight, even with me just pop it on a little bit, but I'd probably glue it on. Now we've got the wheel on fully, there's no play in there and it moves freely within there with no rubbing. We'll see over time if that actually happens. My main concern is that this is too close to the wheel. As you can see. But what I would like to do is actually try, and over time, it's not going to be pretty because there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. I've never used CAD or anything like that, so I'm going to learn how to do it. Is create a piece that sits in top there, the bolt going down through there, and then the bits coming over the top here. So there's more clearance between here and the actual fender itself. It's still going to come down the back here to protect the splashing, but yeah, I'd like it to come over the top, and we'll see how that works. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.